Hello. Studio. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright. Hey guys, it's your girl Bad on Vivi. I'm in my all natural state. Shout out to this hair. It's looking nice and thick today. Maybe it's the hair, skin, nail supplements. Maybe you gotta watch the video on that. Maybe it's the Nutraburst. Maybe you gotta watch a video on that. I don't know. Speaking of Nutraburst, all the real thugs and TLC fans, I need y'all to get y'all bottle out. We gonna take a shot together. And you know, I take a shot every day because I celebrate waking up by giving myself the finer things in life, the finer vitamins, giving praises to the Most High, God bless, you know, all of that good stuff. But today we're doing something a little different because I'm celebrating my first time in the 250 Club. If you ain't got no Nutraburst, I suggest you go on and look at the link in this description box and get you one because it's actually quite amazing. The 12 vitamins, 72 minerals, 22 phytonutrients. Really gives you a burst of energy. You will feel it. This is one of the top selling products for me that people love, and they wind up getting it for their mamas and their grandmas. My grandma, she be complaining if she don't get hers. I gotta send one all the way down to Florida. What is the 250 Club? The 250 Club is in total life changes when you have made over $250 in retail commissions every week in a month. And for me, I hit that the month of April. And I'm surprised because I feel like March was a better month for me, but maybe it fluctuated one week in terms of retail. And you know, because in TLC there's 5 ways you really get paid, and retail commissions is the first way of getting paid. This is just you signed up and you made sales. That's retail. There's no limit on how much you can make in retail. You don't have to sign up people to make retail money. When I signed up with TLC, it was at the end of November, and really I started posting about it December, and that was when I started making some money. And I didn't have a team. I did not have a team till February, and I was still able to make money. So I know that's a lot of people's questions, like, oh, is it a pyramid scam? I don't want to recruit my friends, you know, I don't want to recruit my family. This seems scammy. Like, you don't even have to do that. I didn't do that. So that is another way of pay you can get from building a team and being a retail team member. You know, if you want to build residual income, then sure, build a team. Try to get people to join your team. But otherwise, that you don't have to make money that way. And so retail being the first way of pay, I guess in the month of April, I made over $250 in just retail a month alone, and every week. Granted, no income claims. This is not an income claim. This is my personal testimony. That means that's not the money that's not like my total commission, but like that's a big deal when you make over $250 in retail commission every week. And that's what I'm celebrating for today. That's what this is all about. And basically what this inspired me to do, it kind of took me to memory lane, like, because to be receiving so many accolades, becoming a director in Total Life Changes, getting a lot of, you know, love and respect in my community and here on YouTube for simply just being honest about products that I take, and you know, knowing that this is helpful in the health and wellness field and very needed, especially in my community as a Black woman in Chicago. So I feel like really good. It really warms my heart to be receiving accolades like this from doing something that honestly I just really love to do. And it made me look back on how far I've come as an entrepreneur, and that's why I wanted to have this little story time. My first gig as an entrepreneur was a full-time makeup artist, and let's take it back. Let's take it back. Some things that you guys may not know about me, especially if you're just following me from Total Life Changes videos, or maybe some of my more recent wig tutorials or something like that. I am I started off, my first business that I like call my own was like the Rich Aunt blog. And really what that all was inspired by was my first gig out of college, getting my Bachelor's of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. My emphasis is economics, so basically I was an econ major, but I was 2 credits away from getting that degree, and I said, hell no, I'm not staying here any longer. And economics and business marketing and management was my second emphasis, because I had a lot of business credits. My first gig was making $13.50 an hour as a verification analyst. So basically I would verify people's pay stubs to approve what I knew in my heart didn't feel right, because basically it was a company that gave predatorial loans. And if you don't know what predatorial loans are, it's like them payday loan people who they're in every hood because they know people need the money, and they will do whatever they got to do to get the money, and they overcharge. The interest rates are absolutely nuts. This was before the law was put out that you couldn't have it past a certain rate, but this company in particular, I know they had interest rates that went above 65%. So it was really, really high interest rates. And obviously, who's going to get a loan at a place like this other than people who were poor? Like myself, like my family, like the people in my community. So I didn't feel good about what I was doing, especially for $13.50 an hour. But what felt worse, you know, the company was already shitty, but it was my first job. It was the only thing I could get out of college. And I remember the flu was going around the office, and I had to call out for the flu. I'd already gotten like a warning for having to call out, because you can't call out around the holiday season, or they had some weird holiday law. It was a call center, right? I caught the flu, and when I say I caught the flu, I was so hurt. I remember I could not get out of bed for like anything but the shower. My dog was sitting at my feet like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, seriously, I was so sick at my mom's house. I had to call out for 2 days. I came into work, and I was a temp at the time, temp to hire. I was in my 3rd month, which I was gonna get hired. They had me work the whole day, and it was the day of a Christmas grab bag, so like a Secret Santa. So I had bought my little gift for the coworker, and then at the end of the day, I couldn't log into my emails, and the temp agency called me and said that I was no longer to be allowed to work there. I mean, I did not get the chance to clear my desk. I probably had just some like little medicine in there, and you know, a stick of gum or something. But it was just like, really? I got fired on December 23rd. It was my grandmother's birthday. It was the day before Christmas Eve, and it just was fucking, it was just sad. Like, I remember feeling so low after being so sick and coming to that office that day, and they fired me because I took too many days off, or I took off during the holiday block, like for $13.50 an hour, going downtown from the suburbs of Chicago. It was a lot. Like, it did something to me. That job, losing that job did something to me. It really made me realize that that's what clicked in my millennial mind, that these jobs really do not give a bleep about you or your life. So in the midst of all of this coronavirus stuff, where I see people are really trying to get back into work, when I know that majority of the people dying from COVID are Black people like me, Black people who have the highest rates of heart failure, autoimmune disease, and underlying medical conditions, on top of having the least amount of money to spend on healthcare, on top of just the mental blockage of not being able to trust doctors since, you know, the Tuskegee Airmen. It's just the fact that I will never put a job over my livelihood again in my life. That was the wake-up call for me, and that was my first corporate job to let me know that. The job where I was in the call center was when my sister first got pregnant, and I knew that I was going to be an auntie. And I was so emotional at the time because one, I was one of the people who was in charge of helping set up the baby shower, but also I just knew that I wasn't the person that I wanted to be as an aunt. I wasn't gonna be, I pictured myself as like this cool aunt, like this rich aunt, you know. And it was completely selfish. It's completely me. It's what I pictured myself doing ever since I was a little girl, like taking all the girls under my wing and going shopping. And I didn't even have gas money when my sister was pregnant. So everything after that, mind you, there were more babies that came along after that first job. So by now, in my position, I have 2 nieces and a nephew, and I was just like on this mission to be the rich aunt. And now it's like I can finally see it happening. It's surreal to be in a business where finally, like, YouTube and content creating and total life changes, that I can explore different entrepreneurial activities while still having my job, because I still work. But now I just feel so much more fulfilled because I get to do things that I really love, and I know people really engage with and really feel. Like, I feel like people feel me. Like at my job, 9 to 5, like as an office administrator, people are cool, but you know, I'm the lowest of the totem pole position wise. But even though I'm pretty vital, I'm vital there. But the fact is, I'm not fulfilled. But here, talking to you, helping people lose weight and feel great, helping people gain weight, feel great, helping people just get more energy, like, and knowing that I'm actually respected at what I do and that I'm successful at what I do, like enough to get an award, or even if it's the G5 bonus, or you know, and to actually get compensated for that. Because you know, I can bust my ass at my 9 to 5 and I won't get a bonus, for real. But here, like, the more I work, the more I get paid. I get bonuses, I get recognition. That's amazing to me, y'all. And I thank everybody for who supported me along the way. That's when I wanted to share this little story time with you guys about my journey as an entrepreneur. And I'm gonna make sure that I share whatever resources I can to other entrepreneurs like myself, and that you know, it's on my new website. I built a website last week, badonbb.com. Go and check it out. It's got all my TLC resources on how, if you're interested in the business, if you're interested in the products, if you want to see all my videos, it's all at badonbb.com. And I also share entrepreneur resources for content creators, and I'll share more on more businesses that I plan on dipping and dabbling in very soon. But I just wanted to have an impromptu video where I just share this realness with you guys and share the story with you, and just let you know that, you know, you can do anything that you put your mind to, but also you can do anything that you step your foot towards. Because if you knock, a door will be answered. Trust me. I'm a living testimony to that, and I thank God for it. So I just was called to share that story with you guys. You know, I'm auntie. I gotta tell you what your mama didn't tell you. Might not have told you about her journey. But I will catch you guys next time. It's your girl, Bad on BB. Over and out.